Hello everyone. I just tried to make a live video 5 minutes ago. I got walking customer, so I had to delete it because everything went off. uh, Today, let's talk about coronavirus, coins, and the precious metals stock market. Yesterday, a friend of mine, Saca Prata, he said YouTube channel. That's his channel. If you're not subscribed yet to his channel, I recommend you guys to subscribe. He's a family guy, really honest, and he does coin hunting, roles, and auctions. He share on his community photos as he doing live. A lot of people sharing live information about precious metals, coins, and the personal events is really nice, close community. Okay. I love what he does. I love those people follow him. I interact with them all the time, and you feel the love and the passion for the hobby. So please subscribe to Saca Prata, take a look at his channel, and see what he's doing. Okay? He came yesterday to our coin shop, and he asked me, Vieira, why don't do any video talk about coronavirus and what's going on right now? I told him I try not to, I don't get involved because nobody knows the answer. But after he came up with the question, I start think over. So whatever can I say right now, it's something. It's not something to change people's mind or to take me as, oh, I cannot do whatever he say. No, don't do that. Okay, it's more like a personal feelings about what's going on, and please don't make decision on your life because of this video. Okay, I'm not an investor. I'm just a normal guy with a family at home, and I think the information will be for everybody. Okay. Coronavirus, coins, and the precious metal stock market. What you should do? Let's talk about stock market. We start from stock market. Okay. I know a lot of people around me. They put the life savings towards the stock market. I know a few people. They've been losing money on 401k. It's last week's about 35%. Okay, that's what he told me. Okay, and people start to get desperate. Doesn't matter which way they invest. And the main point is, let's say if you bought a share from one company was 100 a share, right now drops to $30. So it's $70 loss for each share. Okay, so they start to speculate. They're like, "Oh, should I hold it to wait to come back, or should I sell right now because it's gonna get worse?" Nobody have the answer. Okay, so some people, the way they do is, if they bought $100, right now it's $30. They saw that the loss from the 100 to 70, but they still buying at $30 because they do the average. Okay, if they lost 1,000 share, they bought $100. Right now it's $30. They buy another 1,000 at $30 and to the average. That's just as simple. And average works, but it's still a risk because we don't know it's gonna continue to go down or not. The stock market basically invests on the future. Okay, whatever's going on in the future, the investors around the world buying and selling stocks, and the future at this point is unclear. Okay. Coins precious metals. it's 3 weeks ago, everything was okay. Okay, everybody buying, selling. I would say 1 month ago, everybody buying, selling, investing was a comfortable zone. Okay, the gold will be like a $10 high, another day $5 less, and the silver goes in the same way, and was convenience, comfortable situation for everybody. So you can make a plan. So, okay, should I do this? Should I do that? And you can guess a little bit about the market, about the precious metals. Okay. On November, the first case came in coronavirus in Asia, and the sample become knows to the world, and the frontal point start to spread. Okay, as it start to spread, people start to become scared, and everything start to drop. So when I say everything, the precious metals and the stock market drops at the same time. Each way you invest, if you invest only in precious metals or you invest only on stocks market, both sides losing. Basically, precious metals at the normal day, precious metals in stock market goes opposite ways, not against, it's opposite way. Once the economy is down, the precious metals go up, and vice versa. Right now, boom, both drops, huge, sharping drop. Doesn't matter where you go. Okay. So there's not a much way to try to figure out your situation. A week ago was the duration between gold to silver was 100. So it means you need 100 ounces of silver to buy 1 ounce of gold. I make a video of talk about that. And right now, this morning was 17. Yeah, this morning 17. Okay, and the big problem right now is 17. Yes, so I've been getting hundreds emails a day and phone calls. People want to buy huge amount of silver. It's the right time to buy. If you invest, yes, it's the right time to buy. But there is no silver on the market. Okay. The reason there is no silver on the market, a lot of people sold on the beginning, and a lot of people sold with a little loss. I sold with a little loss. And actually, we are out of stock right now with 90% and bullions. But and a lot of huge companies, they sold with loss, and some of the companies they holding, because back 1 month ago, for us to buy from the mint, you're gonna pay $20.50, and those bullion trading companies, they gonna sell for 25 cents over. There's no money to be made, but they sell millions of them a day, so add it up, right? And right now the silver is 12 something. They can afford, nobody can afford to sell for 15, for 14, for 13, because they're gonna lose $7 for each coin, for each ounce. It's huge. It's if people selling right there, it's automatic bankruptcy. Okay, I'm out of stock. Literally, I'm out of stock. When I say I don't have, I don't. Okay, but some people hold it. They're right, they're wrong. Business wise, they're right. And a lot of companies they keep the same price was before, because the same thing. If the lower follow the market, they kind of go bankrupt. Now understand that. So people like they like, oh, let's buy right now. I cannot take everything I have in money. Let me buy, because that's the price of the time to buy. It's time to buy as investment. Yes, but at the same time, there's nothing available on the market. And let's talk about coronavirus, because everything is kind of matched by the end. I hope so. Coronavirus. Many people talk about that. I'm not worried about coronavirus, because coronavirus flu kills more people than coronavirus. Yeah, that's the right numbers. It's true. Flu kill more people on the coronavirus. But they not worrying. But let's put it away. I'm from tropical country, right? Tropical country, flu not kill nobody in there, because there's no flu. It's a tropical country. But coronavirus, it's worldwide. If in tropical countries or not, there's a flu in there. And it spread extremely fast. It's so fast, there's not enough time to figure out the right answer or the right solution. So at this point, coronavirus is more scary than the flu. Okay? Just think about it. I know all those local government authorities, state level, city level, country level, health department, and it goes on. They've been working 24/7, trying to figure out a solution, at least to stop to spread the coronavirus. It's working. I'm not here to make the answer, but people try to do the best they can. Okay? And as start to shelter in cities, as start to limit reports, group of people affected a lot of people, things start to getting worse. So start to live in the reality of the whatever's going on, especially from a big city. I'm from New York City. We can see in our eyes. Okay, New York City yesterday was over 5,000 people confirmed. In fact, today a naive check, and like choose like 200 people nationwide got killed by coronavirus. Usually it's older people. It's not even longer older people. Right now it's young adult people as well. But when you say only 200 people, 300 people, or 5 people, you talk about numbers. If you talk about numbers, human being is not number. Human being is a number while the number not carrying your last name. Because once the number carry your last name and it become your family, that's how you kind of feel how serious it is. So don't think, just kill 20 people in this city, or just kill 100 people in that city. It's you have 300 million people, only kill like 1,000. It's not that much. It's not much as long as there is not carrying last name. If it's not your family member, it's a number. But if you carry last name, if it's part of a family, become a huge loss. It's a loss you cannot take back. So don't treat it as a number. And many people using coronavirus as doing business, as a quick way to make money. Personal, I don't agree with. I don't. People like, they've been buying like 300 rolls of toilet paper. They've been buying like 500 pounds of rice, and they overstocking everything. Crops, sometimes in the beginning, there's people have the whole garage of crops, or with a mask. Because they think once you run off stock, I can sell it for like $1,000 overprice and to make a quick profit. You take advantage of the situation. Maybe you can afford to buy that many stuff, but you know what? Many people in this country, many people around the world live below the poverty line. You might be able to afford to overstock, but in next door, they can afford a pound of rice to give to their own child. Maybe every day you say good morning, good evening, they put a smile on their faces, but you don't know people's stomach. You don't know how they live inside their house. So before you guys try to make money or take advantage of situation, or before you guys try to take everything you have in fast precious metals, look around. Look around your family members. Make sure everything is okay. Make sure everybody is okay. Make sure they have at least 2 months of supply, because you don't know if these things gonna go for next week, 2 weeks, 6 months, a year. Nobody have the answer, so you have to be ready for. Sometimes it's better keeping cash, the overstocking something, or invest in precious metals. Because by the end of the day, you will need the cash. So before you try to make money over the situation of coronavirus, selling masks, and etc., or invest in metals, look around. Make a few phone calls, knock some people's door, make sure they're okay. Offer help. If you don't have that much, if you share, it's still okay. And then once you see your neighbor, to make sure everybody is okay, because coronavirus is spread worldwide, if you have a family in different part of the state or different part of the or different country, make a phone call, make sure they're okay. Once you know everybody is okay, and then you make a decision. Oh, let me put some money on precious metals, or let me figure out about some stocks, buy some shares, whatever. Okay? Because it's important why you buy the whole shelf of rice, of toilet paper, and a lot of people live check by check. When they got the check, if they go to the supermarket, there's not a single row available for them because they don't have a safe to stock like some people does. They live check by check. And because many cities people start to stay home, they're not even gonna get that check. A lot of people have a safes, but majority of America, they don't. Okay, they live check by check. The government will help, you will, but it's a huge help. Of course, that's a huge help. But if something lasts more than everybody expecting, it's gonna end up in spend that help and it's still not enough. Before you guys, that's the only thing you see. Between coronavirus, coins, precious metal, stock market, forget about every sort of investment. Think about the person next to you. Make sure they have whatever on basically needs to go through this situation. My son's on school, and I got a phone call, an automatic phone call to school. They say, during the school is closed, it's going to close until April 20th. During the period of the school is closed, the family in need feel more than welcome to come on the school between 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. to grab a pack for breakfast for your child, because they know the hardship many families they can afford the breakfast, they can afford the lunch for your child. They most need have, and the school is going to continue profile. And then, cara, another phone call. If you don't have a laptop or computer at home, the school is gonna offer borrow a tablet, laptop, so you can continue doing homework or whatever activity you're supposed to do from home. That shocked me. I didn't know how bad it is. Because I drop my son every day into school, and we start to see parents, because you see every day exactly the same parents. We start, hey, good morning, good evening, and goes on and on. People smile, and I didn't know how bad it is. The real situation for average people around the world, not even this country, it's not the way you think it is. So let's, before you invest, before you buy extra ounce of silver, before you buy extra share on the stock market, make sure your family, your neighbor, they have the basis to go through. Make sure those thousands of masks you guys bought, instead you sell it. Maybe if you donate it, give to somebody in need. Give extra rice. If they need it, that's better to sell it. Because it's time to help each other. And it's up to us to unite our community to help each other. I'm the precious metals business, I'm a coin dealer. But before I being a coin dealer, I'm a human being, and we came from nothing, so you know, little bit you get it from somebody is a lot to us. Okay, so let's share, let's help each other. Ask your neighbor if they could. They might not gonna tell you, but you can figure out on your own. And if you have an extra cash, invest. But still don't invest everything you have, because you don't know how long it's gonna take it. Because by the end of the day, if you need to go to supermarket, I have 100 shares of this company, I wanna trade with rice, it's not important for them. They wanna cash. By the end of the day, I have a few ounces of gold, I wanna trade with a milk, they need a cash. Okay? I'm sorry about that, or whatever I've been saying, but the reality, maybe because we live in big city, it's a little bit more tough than you can see it, or than you expecting. And nobody knows the answer, nobody knows how long it's gonna take. All those government, they've been trying to do the best they can, they're doing the best they can. It's not longer Democrats, Republic, or whatever. People are united to go through the situation. And it's up to us on your limitation on your community to help your community. If you start from us, if everybody think it that way, it's gonna be easy for the country or easy for the world. Just if you usually think twice how to invest, when a time to invest, think 3, 4, 10 times more before you invest. But don't think in helping neighbor. Don't think in helping people in need. because that's how the community operate. Okay, I'm sorry it took long to expect, and I hope everybody's gonna go through this situation. This situation affect everybody around the world. Doesn't matter the religion, doesn't matter the race, doesn't matter where you're coming from, which language you speak. It's time to the world to be united and to move forward. Don't rely in everything from the government, whatever they say you follow. No, you can do something on a small community, or a small town, or a small city. Because if you take the first step on your own and help each other and to try to be safe as possible, we can make us better, easy for the government to try to figure out because it's make it easy for them. Okay, and thanks for time. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.